Here's the question I'm asking myself. How much German can I learn in the next 30 days? Not dedicating my whole life to it, but practice every day for the next 30 days. Now this is very spur of the moment. I just decided this morning. So within the first couple of hours, what have I learned? Guten Morgen, Guten Tag, Auf Wiedersehen, Gute Nacht, Anyways, so I am a native English speaker from the United States. I know this is very random, but something that I've learned about myself as I've been learning Norwegian is I feel like it's really good for my brain to be actively learning something new. And I don't know, why not? Follow this little interest, this little passion that I've stumbled upon. And let's see what dedicating 30 days to it can do. Don't mind this sunburn. I had a beach day yesterday, and I'm actually about to go get a tattoo. So I will check in soon. Auf Wiedersehen, or something like that. Okay. Bye. We'll check in soon. Order.
Tea oder Kaffee?
So I downloaded Duolingo just so I have something fun to do when I'm bored and to kind of keep the language top of mind, but mostly I'm probably gonna watch YouTube videos, a little Duolingo for now. This is the first lesson. Yeah, just to learn some basic words, so that's what I'm gonna do. Tea oder Kaffee? Tea bitte. Kaffee oder Tee? Hallo, Tee oder Kaffee? Okay, that was kind of fun, honestly.
Wollen wir jetzt essen? Wollen wir jetzt essen? Was möchtest du trinken? Was möchtest du trinken? I don't know how to say that.
It is day number 16 out of 30. I wanted to give you guys more updates, but I've just been busy with work, so this will have to do. But let me share with you how much I've learned over the last 16 days. I've had so much fun with this, like actually so much fun. I really want to stick with this longer than the 30 days. Like how many days can I go every day learning more German? It's not like I've learned that much in 16 days. How much can you really learn in 16 days? I've still had to work and I have other responsibilities, so I can't just like practice learning all the time, although I would like to some days. I think the max that I've probably learned is like 2.5 hours a day, but the least I've done in a day is like maybe 10 minutes. Not that bad, really, I think. Let's see, how do I say it is hot today? Heute today. Heute ist warmt. Heute ist heiß. Heute ist, I don't know. I've been studying through very many different forms, I guess you could say. If you've looked at any German learning stuff, then you will know of Nico's Weg. So I've been using that. It's a completely free course. I've spent no money this whole time. There is so many resources for learning German. It's so cool. There's people who make vlogs in slow German with subtitles, and there's so many free YouTube videos and stuff. I feel like that's made it pretty fun because I can always do something based on my mood because there's just a lot of different options. So apart from Nico's Weg, I've obviously been watching random YouTube videos of like vlogs in German and also like teaching videos in German, so people like actually teaching me stuff. I've done Duolingo just for fun, like usually right before I fall asleep I do it. There's a free website that I actually used for Norwegian flashcards as well, but it's called flashcardo.com, I think. I've been doing their spaced repetition flashcards. If you have an account on their website, then you can like do spaced repetition and it'll save whatever ones you get correct and stuff. Something that has been helping me have phrases really stick in my head, I saw someone recommend this on a YouTube video. So you'd get a long list of phrases that you want to memorize, like in English and then in German or whatever language you're trying to learn. And then I had like an automated reader I found read it out. And I actually used OBS to like record the audio from my computer, so it's all a little bit complicated. And then I even put it into my video editing program to make there be spaces in between each phrase and repeat the German phrase twice with like a space for me to repeat the phrase in there as well. So I spent some time making this, but it has really helped me memorize phrases because now when I'm listening to it, the first few days I was like, I don't know if this is gonna do anything, this is really hard. But then my brain has heard it so many times now that it's like, okay, I actually know which one's coming next. And then I know like, there's at least these few words in it. And then gradually I'm getting better at memorizing it. So that's really cool because if you know what phrases you use on a regular basis, then you can just memorize the phrases and it's much easier than just like memorizing word by word by word, right? I'm saying all this, but I'm not saying anything in German, so let me just tell you, what have I learned so far? I'm not gonna look any of this up. I haven't done any studying this morning yet, so this might not all be correct, but let's just go for it. All right, I'm nervous. Let's see what we can do here. Hallo, ich heiße Flora. Ich komme aus den USA. Worin kommst du? Worin kommst du? I think. Was heißt du? What's your name? Wie geht es dir? How are you? More like phrases that I would use. Ich habe Hunger. I'm hungry. Are you hungry? Hast du Hunger? Sollen wir jetzt zu Abendessen? Should we eat dinner now? That's one that I say a lot. Sollen wir jetzt mit dem Hund gehen? There might be another word that I need to add in there, like should we walk the dog now is what I'm trying to say. I've been learning how to say like my coffee order, so ich habe gern einen iced Kaffee, bitte? Oh my god, this is like embarrassing. Was ist das? Was ist das? That is my update for about halfway through the challenge. So I'll check in with you again soon and we'll see where I end up 30 days in. So far I'm pretty satisfied, I would say. Not bad, not bad. I know some people probably learn faster, but that's not the point. Okay, anyways, I'll check in soon. Halla bra. No, that's Norwegian. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Okay, so I'm watching this German vlog and this sentence came up in the subtitles and I can read this. I understand what this says. Do you learn better alone or with other people together? Like, that is so cool. Hello again. Heute ist Tag 20. 20?
20.
Hopefully I'll get to study a little bit more today because yesterday I did not get to study very much, but I thought we would test me for day 20. Okay, I can't read it from this far. I printed this out probably on day 2 and it's just been kind of like sitting on my counter. I've glanced at it a few times, but I haven't been looking at it very much lately. So let's see if I can remember the question words, okay, without looking. Wo is where, wo wohnst du? Wie is how, wie heißt du? How are you called? How called you? Woher? Woher? I think that means like where from. Yeah, like woher kommst du? Woher kommst du? I think that's what it is. Wohin I think is like where are you going? So I don't know how you would say that. Wohin, I don't know how you would say that. Was? Was ist das? What is that? Was is what? Am I missing any? Let's see. Wo, where, wie, how. Oh, warum, warum. I don't know if that one is on here. Warum is why. I can remember that one because it's like, it kind of sounds like how come, like warum, warum, how come. What about how? What is how? I don't know if that's on here. Wie is how, wie heißt du? Is it on here? I can't see it. Okay, I think I remembered them all. I forgot. Okay, I forgot wer, who, wer. Okay, so I missed one, but I got all of them right that I said. Danke, danke. I'll just try to talk a little bit. Ich heiße Flora und ich bin 29 Jahre alt. Ich habe einen Hund. Der Hund heißt Bishop. Heute ist Freitag. Heute ist warm, heiß. Heute ist heiß. Heute ich bezahle Hund essen. Heute ich bezahle Hund essen. Is that how you would say that? I don't know, I'm just guessing. I'm kind of having fun just guessing how I would say stuff with like the limited knowledge that I have, which that's the fun part. But anyways, yeah, not much of an update, but I'm glad I at least remembered the correct translation for those words. Okay. Hallo Leute. So I was influenced. by all these language learning videos to try Lingoda. I want to put in like big red flashing text that this is not sponsored in any way. I was just influenced because so many of these language learning videos, they try Lingoda and I thought it looked fun. They had like a 7-day free trial where you get 3 free classes and I'm like, free classes? Why not give it a go? There's nothing to lose. I took the like orientation for this morning. It was so fun. It was so interesting and like almost a little bit surreal to have like someone interacting with me in German like that. Like that was really exciting and also nerve-wracking. I was very nervous. I did not understand everything that she asked me. Like I kind of guessed on my answer for at least one of them. So that would be really funny if I answered a totally different thing that she wasn't even asking me. But the point is, I'm wondering if taking like an actual class live with a teacher will accelerate my learning at all. So I'm going to take the next class in a few days and I'll have to update you guys then. What is it? I think it's for ordering in a cafe. So that's exciting to me because I love cafes. cafes and bakeries. But they also have exercises for you to do on the website, so I'm going to be doing those as well. From first impressions, I will probably not cancel my membership because it was just really fun to be able to actually speak with another person who's learning and a teacher. So yeah, let's do the exercises in the website. Was ist falsch? Ich sage 3 Sätze und ihr müsst blank. Was ist falsch? Raten. I guessed, and the guess was correct, which is funny because the correct answer was guess, to guess. Raten, raten. That kind of worked out in a funny way. Context clues. No fucking clue what that's supposed to mean, to be honest. I got 86% of the questions correct. Not bad, I'll take it. Is that a B? Okay, I'm gonna practice a beginner lesson of how are you? Wie geht es dir? How are you? Okay. Guten Tag, Frau Hadid. Wie geht es Ihnen?
Prima.
Prima. I don't know what that means.
Prima. Nicht so gut. So lala.
So lala. So lala. So. That's cute. So lala. I still have a lot to learn.
Hallo, ich bin Hanna. Wie heißt du? Hallo Hanna, ich heiße Charlie. Woher kommst du? Ich komme aus Tschechien? Du kommst aus England, oder? Nicht ganz. Ich bin aus Schottland. Nicht gut. Schottland.
Can you repeat the question? Ich komme aus den USA. Ja. Oh, like how long? Is that what you're asking? 1 Monat. Meine Heimatland ist in den USA. Ich bin selbstständig. Oh, yeah. Siblings? Is that what you... I can't remember what that is. Wie ist das WLAN-Passwort? Wie kostet das Broten? Ja. Wie viel kostet? Ja. Brötchen. W? Nein. Sollst du mit Karte? Danke. Tschüss.
There was 5 people in that class, so we didn't get to finish it, and I didn't get to talk as much as last time, but it was fun nonetheless. Hallo, ich bin sehr, sehr glücklich, weil heute ist es Tag 30. Lerne Deutsch. Yay! The 30 days have come to an end. I'm just going to speak a little bit without looking anything up in between. I will leave the full clip in here so you guys can really get an idea of how much I've actually learned and, you know, the mistakes that I'm still making 30 days in, just because I want this to be very realistic as far as like how much can you learn or have I learned in 30 days. Ich heiße Flora und ich bin 29 Jahre alt. Und ich komme aus den USA. Ich habe einen Hund. Einen Hund heißt Bishop und einen Hund ist 5 Jahre alt. Let's order coffee. Hallo, ich hatte gern einen kalten Kaffee mit Sojamilch, bitte. Es tut mir leid, wir haben Sojamilch nicht, aber wir haben Hefemilch. Oh, okay. Ich hatte gern einen kalten Kaffee mit Hafermilch, bitte. Das macht 5 Euro. Okay, hier ist 6 Euro. Stimmt so. This is so nerve-wracking for some reason. There's definitely some phrases that I feel like I've memorized and I can spit them out pretty quickly, although I find myself second guessing afterwards, thinking, did I actually say that right or not? And it'll be interesting to watch what I just said and see if I, misspoke at all. It honestly wasn't until yesterday that I decided, I should probably know a little bit more how to talk about myself. So I tried to learn some quickly as of yesterday, so bear with me. But ich bin Veganerin. Meine Hobbys sind Erstellen von YouTube-Videos und Wandern. I don't think I said that right. I'm gonna try one more time. Meine Hobbys sind das Erstellen von YouTube-Videos und Wandern. I'm gonna leave that in uncut just so you guys get a real idea. I've watched a few of these videos and I noticed I feel like people are a lot more advanced than where I'm at, so perhaps if you're also learning German and you watch this, you can think, this is either more realistic than me or either, I'm doing better than Flora, so that's quite good. So either way, it's fine with me. Obviously, I know a lot more different things than what I've said here. I have lots of random words and phrases floating around in my head. Ich lerne Deutsch aus Spaß. Bitte warte einen Moment. Du are sehr nett. Du are sehr schön. Das ist lustig. Ich spreche nicht gut Deutsch. Wo ist die Toilette? Wo sind die Toiletten? What is the difference? I do not know. Was trinkst du? Ich trinke Kaffee. Ja? Oder Cola. Oder Orangensaft. Oder Sprudelwasser. Ja, ich liebe Sprudelwasser. Now let's talk a little bit about what I would do differently if I started over or what I really liked. So I'll start with something that was very helpful, and that was getting the recording of sentences that I wanted to memorize and listening to it over and over again. I actually found a website that you can do this quite easily on, and I will link it down below. You can at least do one recording or text-to-speech for free without signing up. So I suggest making sure you got your list down and then recording just like with your voice memo app on your phone, recording what it says, and then you don't actually have to sign up for the program. I'll link that down below because that helped a lot, just memorizing phrases so you don't have to remember word for word. I think that's very helpful. I guess having so many different study resources could be seen as something not so good because maybe you would be less focused, but for me, since I was learning every single day, I liked having many different things to come to fit my interest for the day or my motivation level or just what I found fun that day. Especially if you're dedicating yourself every single day, you want different options, right? To keep things interesting. I do plan on continuing to dedicate a little bit of time or a lot of time, depending on how much I have, to studying German every day. I think for me, when I set a goal like every day, that's just the best way that I will actually get something done. If I say 3 times a week, I'm going to put it off and then it's not going to get done. But if I say every day, no option, every day do it, then that works best. So I'm going to continue with doing it every single day. Anything that I would change? I don't think so. Again, maybe some people would make a lot more progress than I did, but some days I was dedicating as little as 5 minutes and some days I was dedicating a couple or a few hours. So maybe one thing I would change is watching more German stuff just for entertainment. You guys saw me do some of a Lingoda session or class this morning. It's so startling to be asked to speak German when obviously I'm not speaking German to anyone out loud. I'm just speaking to myself. So when you're prompted to answer something, it's quite startling. I've actually been the only American person in there, so it's fun to get to hear different accents on the German language. Like today there was someone from Turkey and there's someone from Italy and just all over the place, so it's really cool. I will say if you do plan on doing Lingoda or even Nico's Veg, like you can't just do the stuff in their lessons. You're gonna have to study on your own as well and learn things like filler words and just to listen to different learning materials, because although everything's laid out quite nicely, like, you do have to know more than just what they're teaching you. I feel like you have to be quite interested in the language outside of just the classes and the learning materials that they give, just because otherwise you're not gonna understand a whole lot. Like, especially in the Lingoda classes, they speak mostly German, the teachers, so it can be quite confusing. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you're learning German or if you're learning a different language, or if German is your native language. And please, if it is your native language or you know it, give me any tips, anything that I said wrong, let me know. Anything that I translated wrong, let me know in the comments, please. Okay, I would really appreciate it. Auf Wiedersehen! Bis später! Bis bald! Yes! I know lots of random things now. Tschüss.